My whole life, I always knew I was special. Even with no remainders, I could always move a decimal. Money on my mind while the girls that made un beso. Hustlers in my blood and it's running through my vessels. Just trying to clear the threshold, just trying to make a way. In my race against time, I could see an early grave. School to prison pipeline, 12 years a slave. Suspension and detention is conditioned for a cage. The next topic we're going to discuss on Boxing Bros is could Oleksandr Usyk versus Anthony Joshua 2, the rematch, break attendance records at Wembley Stadium if they decided to do the fight in the UK. As we know, Fury just set the UK attendance record at 94,000 at Wembley Stadium. So what we're asking is if Joshua decided, or if the teams decided that Joshua and Usyk are going to take place at Wembley Stadium sometime this summer, do you think it could break the 94,000 attendance record? I'm going to turn it over to the commish, Trill Nostradamus.
That's tricky. But I don't know. I don't know. That's really tricky. Where are they having this fight again?
Well, they're talking about it being like the Middle East right now.
No,
in Dubai.
No, not at all.
In Dubai, which by the way, I listened to it and I was saying it right the whole time. So
Dubai.
Yeah.
Dubai. No,
like
everybody can't go to Dubai.
In Dubai. Having a fight in Dubai.
They having it over there where the roads are painted in gold and stuff like that, right? That's where they're gonna have it, right? Everybody can't go to that fight. So since everybody can't go to that fight, no.
No, but the question is,
was if they did it at Wembley Stadium, do you think that fight would break the attendance record?
Sure, why not?
Hey,
sure, why not?
All right, well, there you have it from Dollar Bills. Conspiracy G.
All right, I'm gonna say yes, and here's why. It's not necessarily about AJ; it's about Usyk right now. I'm not even gonna say the media. I'm gonna say the news, like CNN, Fox, and all of them. They might even promote this fight just because of what's going on with the Ukraine-Russia crisis. Like Usyk's story, as of right now, a lot of people could get behind. So, and the fact that Usyk did beat AJ in the first one, that if they did it in Wembley, I think the support will be in Usyk's favor, and a lot of people will want to see, especially like the Ukrainian fans, they will want to see Usyk do it again. And I think if the Wembley ticket attendance isn't going to surpass Fury's, the pay-per-views would definitely surpass Fury, Dillian, Whyte. So, but they definitely have potential to break the ticket sales because of this conflict that's like worldwide. We got we got Klitschko spreading awareness, and trying to get this Russian conflict to end. And a lot of people seem like they're supporting. You see on Twitter, everybody rocking the Ukrainian flag. Here in Boston, I'll be driving around, I'll be seeing the Ukrainian flag everywhere. And I can imagine, I don't live in the UK, but I can imagine there's also similar supports for the Ukrainian people right now. So
you see, like Irish Boxing Bro has his,
so I believe
flag, a lot of people Ukrainian.
Yeah, so I believe like people once they find out, hey, the current champion is a Ukrainian man who lives in Ukraine, who has family there. He also defended his country. When people hear that, they're gonna be, oh wow, I gotta log into this fight, or I gotta buy a ticket or what have you to see it. So I think they have strong potential to surpass the Fury Dillian Whyte record at Wembley.
I want to say this while it's fresh in my mind. I want to give a salute to all the Boxing Bros community that was at the fight, in attendance at the fight. Some of them hit me up and was like, yo, I got pictures. If you need anything, if you need some inside information, I got you. That's the Boxing Bros community at work. I want to give a direct shout out to my man Wayne Fitness, Wayne Davis, having his first professional fight. I think it's coming March 29th. We'll as it approaches, we'll do more promotion, but he's been solid for us. He's a boxing bro. He's deciding to go pro. Salute to him. He was at the fight. He took a picture with Mauricio Suleiman and he posted it. So he got to meet We Be Cheating directly. Salute to all our UK brethren who was in attendance at the fight. That's a part of the Boxing Bros community. Much respect. All right, so I'm gonna turn over to you, TBE. What do you think?
Of course, I'm gonna say this fight is gonna do crazy numbers, and like G pointed out, the crisis going on in Ukraine, the crisis going on with Ukraine, Russia is gonna draw a lot of eyes to that fact that the world's heavyweight champion is from there, and it's gonna be a spectacular event. That even if it doesn't happen at Wembley, if it happens in Dubai, if it happens in the Middle East, everybody's gonna want to go. It's gonna be an amazing sporting event. I just think the time with everything's going on, it's just set. It's set to break Tyson Fury and Dillian Whyte's numbers, and this is gonna be a big match where everybody's hoping. He's that underdog. Usyk's still the underdog. And they want him to overcome. So, I don't know. I just think that's the story that pushes this fight.
Underdog, bro.
Just when you thought the Netables were wearing off.
Nah, hold on. Netables was activated, but
no, I'm saying he's still
out of nowhere.
Just like we said, if AJ wins, he loses. If AJ loses, he loses. So it's like.
So how is Usyk the underdog?
Because. Everything going on. Everybody, it's just so many people rooting for him. They want him to win, and if it's just he's still. I'm not no slouch. Just like the Usyk, it's just like with all the adversity he's going through. That's what makes him the underdog. You know what I'm saying? It's like the Saints. It's like the Saints when they went through Katrina.
He said everyone's rooting for Usyk, but
that
Usyk
makes him
the underdog.
It's like the underdog story, like tragedy strikes, and then people rally around them. Rally, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm using the wrong word.
Netables out now, people.
Yo, that's gonna get an endorsement from like some loud pack. For real, they're gonna be like, yo, man, just wear this like, you know what I'm saying?
Man, you a different breed, bro. You a different breed.
Yeah.
That's gonna get an endorsement from one of those companies. I'm telling you, yo.
May 29th, though, is May 29th for the homie Wayne.
Yeah, May 29th.
May 29th.
We want to promote that when we get closer to it, man, so you can support our brother. Mm-hmm. Here's what I would say. I'm confident it would break the record. I'm confident it would break the record for these reasons. Anthony Joshua lost to Andy Ruiz at Madison Square Garden in one of the biggest upsets in boxing history based on the odds. And then he made even more money to fight him in Saudi Arabia. In Saudi Arabia, they built a stadium that they end up tearing down. They literally just built this stadium to host the fight. And then after that, they tore the stadium down. And remember, they built this stadium from scratch. So think about that. Just for Anthony Joshua fight, they built a stadium from scratch. So it's impressive to sell out Wembley. Hell yeah, that's impressive. To have 94,000 in Wembley. But you know what's even more impressive? To have people build a stadium in another country for a fight. Just for your fight. Also, Anthony Joshua did fight at Wembley Stadium. He fought Vladimir Klitschko at Wembley Stadium, and 90,000 people were in attendance. Now, I don't know if they're just rounding it up to 90,000. I don't know how they do it, or if it was like high 80. But the point is, they say 90,000 people were in attendance for his fight with Vladimir Klitschko, which was like 2016, 2017. I don't know, like in that range. I don't have I'm not pulling it up. It's just going off my head right now. He's a way bigger superstar now than he was back then, Anthony Joshua. So if he and Klitschko did 90,000 back then, what would happen for a rematch against the undefeated Oleksandr Usyk, who was the undisputed cruiserweight champion, came up to heavyweight, beat Joshua in only his third fight at heavyweight, okay, is the unified champion, stayed in his country of the Ukraine when they were under attack, got the clearance to go fight Anthony Joshua, and now he's fighting with Ukraine on his heart and to raise awareness about what's happening in the Ukraine. You factor all those things in, I'm telling you right now that Wembley's not even big enough. I don't know if any arena is. I think they could do Roman Coliseum numbers, assuming that Roman Coliseum is bigger than Wembley. I don't know off the top of my head, but the point I'm making is they could sell out any venue anywhere with that story, with the star power. And remember, when Joshua first fought Usyk, nobody really gave Usyk a chance. When I say nobody, I'm not saying like, nobody, because we knew it was a possibility. But what I'm saying is most pundits, most people thought AJ would dispose of him. And that didn't happen. So now this fight is even more intriguing. And you factor in that AJ's bounced back before from a loss with Andy Ruiz and showed the ability to completely revamp his style. Remember, he was a plotter, come forward, hit you hard, break you down fighter. And then he changed his style to be a boxer, was moving fluidly, nice with the jab, great technique. So I think this fight would sell out Wembley. I think it would break the record. They'll seat as many people as you allow them to seat. They would destroy the record. They'll sell out any venue. So I do believe that would happen. Yes.
Please let us know how you feel in the comment section. Please like and subscribe. Check us out on Instagram and Twitter. And please check out our podcast on all major streaming services. We are the Boxing Bros.